Nice.
Hello. Hello.
We made it through our bump of tech issues, and here we are.
Just as the regular times at this point. Welcome.
Regular Tuesday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was I in a car all day, only to run and arrive here in this place that I am at? Yes. But, you know.
Yeah.
That only contributes a little bit to the chaos that we already have. So, welcome.
Welcome to the chaos of our streams.
Yeah, which, if you didn't know, we are anddragons, and I'm Claire.
And I'm McKaylee.
And we walk through character creation, specifically for Dungeons and Dragons, 5th edition.
Level 3.
Level 3 characters. So if you don't know anything about D&D, cool. We'll walk you through any questions you have.
If you have any questions, ask them.
If you do know about D&D, cool.
Welcome.
Then we're going to probably make a really funky character because it's the 21st of September.
Yeah, which is why we are dressed in a way we normally don't look.
This is actually kind of close to normal.
I have not had my hair this high.
Yeah, yours is. You look like you could be in an Austin Powers movie. Honestly.
Yeah. I'm an Austin Powers girl.
And I could have some flowers, and it would be normal. Which is why this is normal for me. Because
it's normal for you. The pigtails are a little different.
They are, but I kind of like them. They're nice.
They're very good. Pippi Longstocking-esque. Yeah. But, you know, it's a holiday. We had to dress up. Like,
yeah.
You know, happy 21st of September.
Yeah. Do you want to know
But in addition to dressing up, we also have added a fun groovy table for our character that we will be rolling at the end of stream to add to our character. So make sure to stay tuned.
Yeah, that's right. We are going to be rolling for every single decision we make for this character. So it will be something we've never made before. Hi, Marshall.
Hi.
It's gonna be so groovy. I was gonna say great, but gotta say groovy today.
God. What a time. What a time.
It is a time. It's a good time. I was gonna say, do you know how many times I listened to this song today?
You gotta listen to it a couple times.
Make a guess. Anyone, including McKaylee, anyone make a guess?
4.
Okay.
That feels too low, though. You've been driving all day.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot. That's my answer to the question.
Oh my gosh, Marshall, that's the correct answer. I don't know if it's exactly 21, but it's close to that.
I'm ashamed.
It's at least 16, and then I stopped counting because I felt absurd to count. But I should have counted till 21, but I wouldn't be surprised. That was good, Marshall.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a time.
It is a time.
Jeez.
Should I'm gonna go through something.
Yes.
That's the most
What? Disclaimers?
I was gonna say that's the most disjointed my brain's ever been, but that's not true.
Oh, you know, I can think of a few times your brain's been pretty disjointed.
Me too.
In words. It's a great time. I will say a lot. I gotta share this with everybody. Whenever Claire goes driving somewhere from, long road trips, she sends me audio messages. She doesn't text. She sends me audio messages. And so I always get, a couple every drive. This time I only got one, but I was listening to it this morning in the kitchen with my roommate. And after it ended, she was like, "Thank you for sharing that moment with me. Your friend is chaos." And I was like, yeah, no, that's just Claire. None of it makes sense, but I get it.
Listen, I need to defend myself a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Otherwise, I accept all the charges against me.
It's always chaos.
No,
it's just word vomit.
I was trying to send the voice memo because you shouldn't text and drive. That's not a good idea. But I was in dead stop traffic, and so I was trying to send this voice memo, and I kept pressing the button and holding it like you're supposed to, and it kept saying, they wouldn't go through, and I was getting so sad, and then it finally went through, and I wasn't prepared to speak, and I just...
You weren't prepared to speak?
I wasn't, because I didn't think it would work. I had done it like 3 times before that.
Yup.
Anyway,
Right.
disclaimers.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah, so we just say these because you never know. What do you never know? We don't know. Something.
Someone's gonna sue us?
Yeah. So, we're not affiliated with Wizards of the Coast. That's the people that make the D&D stuff. That's all official and whatnot. We're just doing this for fun, but we're using materials from Wizards of the Coast to build the characters.
You can't make a D&D podcast and not use materials from Wizards of the Coast. It's
Yeah,
just
but we're not
possible.
affiliated. We're just...
We're just friends.
No, we're not. We are not on a first name basis with Wizards of the Coast.
Nope.
But do we...
I was gonna confuse the heck out of everybody during your disclaimers. You're welcome.
Yes. So I feel like the character today is probably going to be pretty groovy and maybe not so sad, but you know, when you build D&D characters...
It could be groovy and sad. Okay.
When you build D&D characters, sometimes things hit a little closer to home, so just be aware that we're also story building, and even though it's a fantasy
we've
setting...
got a full murdered family and stuff, and like, you're avenging your fallen adopted father after having cut off your own arm as the 6-day-old Grum,
I was gonna say that sometimes
that's not the order of events, but
it like reflects something going on in your life, so beware that it's something real. It just beware that it's never mind.
I mean, you've seen 127 Days. That was based on a true story. Sometimes people do actually cut their own arm.
I haven't seen it.
Doesn't happen very often.
Nope, haven't seen it.
It's a time. But yes, Marshall, we are the little orphan children looking in at the Christmas roast that is the Wizards of the Coast table.
If Wizards of the Coast was a food, what would it be?
Good question. I don't know how to answer that.
Is it a roast? Is it like a
I'm
Christmas
just imagining
roast?
like the little orphan child from think of the Martin Freeman quote about Harry Potter. You're the little orphan kid in like a Charles Dickens book, looking through the window at Christmas dinner, like, man, I wish I could have some of that, but you can't. That's us with Wizards of the Coast.
The whole table? It's the whole table.
It's the whole table, Wizards of the Coast, it makes sense to be a whole table. They got good stuff, they got bad stuff, they got but overall, it's all just a wonderful feast.
That's a good point. It would be too many flavors. Would it be... Okay, this might sound insulting to some, but would it be a fruitcake?
No.
Why not?
Maybe.
Not everyone hates fruitcake, McKaylee.
Well, a lot of people hate fruitcake, and I count myself among those people. I don't know. Cause I like some of the stuff that they put out. They got some, good things. They made Dungeons and Dragons.
But like some of the pieces in fruitcake, if you just pick it out, it's pretty tasty.
Nasty. Man,
what do you mean?
There's like yellow in a cake. It's not even a cake.
Fruitcake ingredients.
Gross.
I can't spell the word ingredients.
Ingredients are gross.
Let's see. World's best fruitcake. We've started off strong with segues and the tangents.
Yep.
This one looks...
we haven't even finished.
Okay, McKaylee, I'm going to offer you these ingredients one at a time. and you're gonna tell me if you enjoy them independently.
But they're gonna be all baked together.
Hold on, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do the ones that make sense. Just
okay. Flour, butter.
Okay. All right. This is. You know how recipes are so long? They go on forever, for years. All right. Do you like raisins?
No.
That's so sad for you, McKaylee. Do you like grapes?
I do like grapes.
Okay.
I also like raisins.
Do you like any?
Okay.
Do you like any dried fruit? Have you ever had dried fruit?
I've had some dried fruits that I didn't hate.
Okay, so some dried fruit. Do you like black figs?
I've never had them.
Dried black figs. Do you like tart cherries? I like cherries.
Against them.
Prunes, I don't. Oh, do you like rum?
I do like rum.
Well, there you go. That's in a fruitcake. That's in it.
But okay, it's mixed into a fruit. You can't just pick out the rum. Like you can't. Once it's all baked together,
but the
it's
flavor,
rum.
it's in the fruit mixture. So there's like the fruit cake, the cake part, and then there's like the fruit part. I'm speaking with the authority of someone who's made a fruitcake, even though I've not made one.
I know you. Yeah. Okay.
How do you feel about cinnamon?
I like cinnamon. We have a drink we make at the cafe I work at that has cinnamon in it. It's very good.
Do you like zest? I could go all day on this.
Okay, let's move on.
Hold on. Do you like a decorative glaze? Is that?
I don't know. Glaze. What does that even mean?
It's pretty. It's a glaze that's like makes it shiny and tasty.
I don't maybe.
I feel like it could be fruitcake. Give me an alternative, McKaylee, if you...
I said a full feast makes sense.
No, but like one food. What about bread pudding?
I love bread.
Me too.
Bread pudding is very good. There's so many different kinds, though.
Well, yeah, but that's the point. That's the point.
True.
Just the concept of bread pudding.
Man, we should make some bread pudding. Jeez.
Anyway, the last thing to say is that we're not always wholesome.
What a segue. We spent like 10 minutes talking about fruitcake, and now you're like, yeah, by the way, we're not wholesome. Cool. Welcome to the show, guys.
Yeah, I mentioned rum in there because we're over the age of 21. 21.
How old are we, Claire?
Do you remember the 21st night? Oh no! That was off, McKaylee. We can't sing it too much or they'll strike us.
Strike us for copyright? Because we totally sound just like the recording. Yeah. No, because we're amazing singers and we're both on time. Because it's not like we're in two different states over a Zoom call.
Yeah. Yes. Most of what you said was, yeah. Sure. That's all for our disclaimers.
Yay.
Yeah. So.
I have another announcement.
Oh yeah, you should do that.
Before we get into like character building.
Oh wait. I have something after you.
Oh, you after me or before? You want to go right now? I don't know what your thing is.
Mine's unimportant to whatever yours is, probably.
I mean, you know what mine is. Do you not know what mine is? It's the announcement, Claire! For next week!
Oh, yes, Go ahead.
We talked about this like 10 minutes ago.
We did.
So next week, I think we've already mentioned last week, I'm not announcing what's happening next month, but next month we have Spooky Surprise, Scary Month of October stuff happening. But before we get into the spooky fun stuff, we thought it'd be kind of fun to do a tiny little one-shot. So next week, we're going to do a one-shot with one of our characters.
Yeah.
It's going to be just me and Claire.
Yes.
So I'm going to be the DM, and Claire is going to play one of our characters. I don't know if you want to announce who the character is?
Make a guess. I don't know. Well, do you want to
What
know?
are our past 21 characters that we've built? Claire's going to be playing with the characters, and we're going to be running like a quick little one-shot, and it's just going to be like fun and stuff before we get into our spooky, scary month of October.
Yeah, I think it would be fun if we. A good guess, Marshall. You spelled their name wrong, though.
Marshall, you named this character. You spelled their name wrong.
That U is a W. Anyway.
Sorry for the chance.
So not important. No, I think it would be fun for us to do more of these, just one-on-one, because it would be super chaotic and fun. And, you know...
I mean, we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. Plus we have so many characters. I think we started this thinking, like, it would be really fun to build these characters. It would be so fun to build the stories, and it is fun to do that and do the things. But also, it would be fun to see people play them, or for us to play them, or whatever. So we're gonna be cooking up some stuff. Hopefully,
yes, we got some plans. But this is the start of our playing these characters.
Yes.
And we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I've run a couple one-shots before. I did a, short campaign for a while. I've never, ever done a one-on-one.
It's just going to be like us talking, but you're going to be telling me some stuff, and I'm going to be a different person than myself.
Yeah. It's going to be great.
You're also going to be a different person, but multiple different people.
Maybe multiple different people. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, buddy.
This is going to be great. It's going to be great. So, yeah, tune in next week for that. Same time as always, where we will no longer be doing character creation. We'll be doing a one-shot. And then I guess next week, we'll probably then announce our plans for the month of October. So also come to stream next week so you can learn about our fun spooky month, because it's gonna be great. I'm really excited, and yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, and if you want to, you can follow us on places. Yeah, you'll be fine with Haley. You can follow us on our social medias for updates and stuff. You can follow us here on Twitch. You can subscribe. That would be cute and stuff, but you don't have to. We just want you to hang out with us. If you are having a good time, you don't have to hang out with us, but we think we're kind of cool sometimes.
It is September.
Yes.
So, I don't remember what the % off is, but it's a good time to subscribe if anybody would like to. You get fun, cute emotes from us, and other stuff. Also, we have points going with rewards, so stay tuned so you can use your points.
Speaking of fun emotes, I think that should be our segue into the coolest emote we have right now. The transition! Are you ready, McKaylee?
I'm so ready. I don't have to do anything, so
oh my god.
Are you
right?
ready,
I
Claire?
forgot I am doing all the things.
You're doing great.
Alright, I'm ready, so.
Let's go.
Let's go! I'm sorry, my brain.
Are you okay? I think you died a little bit.
I did.
I was a little worried for your health there for a moment.
There's nothing else to say. Yes, nice. The transition emote. Yeah. It's so cute. Adorable. Look at that. Thank you, Marshall.
All the gifts and emotes and our wonderful character cheat that's now up are made by our wonderful Claire Sullivan. Hello, this is Claire.
You remembered where you are! Oh my gosh, I never remember where I am. But
Wait, I'm watching the stream right now.
Oh, okay.
That's the only reason I know what's going on. This is where
I guess it does make sense when you consider it. Look at this. Look at this.
I'm looking. It's amazing.
It's a character cheat.
So
It doesn't.
good.
It's missing stuff. That's intentional. Yeah. Well, and it doesn't quite fit on the page, but we're always wonky. We're a little wonky most of the time, so it's appropriate for.
It's like mostly lined up.
Yeah. It's fine. Yeah. This is our lovely, cute, adorable, fun character cheat, and we're gonna walk through everything on here. So if you have questions, definitely ask as we go. We will address everything, and we'll go in as much depth about stuff as you want. Or if you have stuff to contribute too, you can do that as well, and it is great time. Very good.
Good times.
Would you
We're gonna make a groovy character.
We like to start, Michaeli.
Yes. Are you ready to roll?
Are you ready to rumble? Yes, I am.
That's my drum roll. I don't know how well it sounded over the mic.
Yeah,
we have some great mic times going on right now.
Yeah.
It's good. Chaos, tangents, and tech problems. And dragons coming at you live. We're working on getting rid of the last part, but that's our tagline for the moment. Did you roll a D100?
I didn't, because I was thinking about taglines.
Nice. Do you just throw your dice?
I did that time. Okay, I have many styles. I'm not sticking to just one.
Wonderful.
It's a 14.
Branch out. Ooh.
We're rolling for our race, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
This one, I think we made one before of this. Only one?
Mm.
It's an elf.
An elf!
Yes. We've made an elf before, but we've also made a lot of half-elves. This is one of our, few... Because who's an elf? Who have we built that's an elf? I don't remember.
Are you talking to me?
Singing, so
I'm sorry.
I was totally talking to you. It's totally fine. Marshall wants us to roll again. No.
Oh my
amazing.
Gosh. Okay.
I'm here for it. Let's go. Let's roll again.
Okay. Do I use the same dice or different dice?
Up to you.
New dice.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, 77?
77. Let's see what's a 77. You might need to roll again.
It's a good thing we're states
Keep
away.
Rolling. Just roll forever.
46?
There's so many on here. 26?
46.
46 is totally different from 26.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
What?
We haven't built this one before. I've actually never built this race before. So, interesting.
What?
It's a Kenku.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we're gonna be so groovy. Oh, we're gonna be the grooviest Kenku ever. Oh my gosh.
Oh God, a Kenku who learned all their speech by watching Austin Powers.
We only know the words from September.
There you go. There you go.
If you're unfamiliar, Kenku, they learn words by imitating or mimicking, and there's a trait that we'll talk about shortly.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. Oh, good reroll, Marshall. Good reroll.
A good reroll.
Yeah.
Elves are fun. They're cool, but they're classic, and we have built one before. So I'm all here for building the bird person, which Kenku are little bird people. They this is from Volo's Guide to Monsters for anyone who's curious. They are flightless birds who, an ancient crime cost them their wings or whatever. And they have a pretty bad reputation, essentially. They're seen as, like, bad. Like, they're monsters. They're in Volo's Guide to Monsters. They're seen as monsters.
Monsters.
The monsters. Okay, so, for our ability scores as a Kenku, our dexterity increases by 2, so we're very dexterous. And our wisdom increases by 1.
Oh, that's cool.
So be wise,
I actually, so, if you want some insight into what's been happening, I left where I live because of a hurricane, and the people I was staying with, I just happened to talk about D&D a little too much. Just a little too much, as one might, when staying with people who don't know anything about D&D. And I said so many things that one of the people I stayed with wanted me to build a character with them, and we built a Kinku. So I'm fresh on the Kinku.
Ooh, okay. So you know a little bit more about this than I do, probably.
Yes.
I've never built one of these characters before. I only know Kenkus because of Critical Role Campaign 2. There's a fun NPC that's a Kenku. That's all I know about it. Is from Matt's interpretation.
Yeah, buddy.
But it seems really fun. And I've talked to other people that play D&D who have played Kenkus in the past, and they say that they're really fun to play.
They seem really cool.
For multiple reasons, which we'll get into now. So, those are our ability score increases. Our, dexterity 2, wisdom 1. And then our age, we have shorter lifespans than humans. You reach maturity at 12, and you live to 60. Yeah. Yeah, so not a long lifespan, but age pretty quickly. For alignment, we're gonna roll for it, but like always, I'm going to read you what the suggested alignment stuff is for this race. They're chaotic creatures. They rarely make commitments, and mostly care about themselves and preserving their own hide is what it's written as. So they're generally chaotic neutral, that's pretty fun. I'd have a great time with that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I love chaotic neutral characters. Size, you're around 5 feet tall, so on the shorter end of races, but taller than no.
5 feet tall is kind of tall for a. My brain says
it's a bird.
Yeah.
It's a bird that is 5 feet tall.
Does it tell us what our wingspan is?
It doesn't. I wish it did. I guess we're flightless birds, so we're not able to fly.
That's right, because
of a
crime.
We were. Yeah, it's an ancient crime. It says haunted by an ancient crime. That robs them of their wings.
Oh yes, a curse.
Yeah. So Marshall's saying the lore is pretty interesting. Whenever I find new races and stuff, I always go and I look up, there's so many, fandom pages you can find all the lore. This doesn't have super much into the lore, but sounds like it'd be a pretty interesting one. We also, our weight is between 90 and 120 pounds, so pretty tiny little person. Our size is medium.
Medium?
And,
nothing.
Okay. Our walking speed is 30 feet.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty standard.
So then we get some skills, some features, which are pretty lit. We get expert forgery. So we can duplicate other creatures' handwriting and craft work. So we have advantage on all checks made to produce forgeries or duplication of existing documents.
Did I spell that wrong?
That can be used in a really fun way. Ooh.
Yeah.
Kenkus would probably be really good rogues. You're not building another rogue. I have crossed off the list, but Kenkus would be pretty fun as a rogue, I think.
The Kinku I built with my friend was indeed a rogue. Specifically, it was a communist rogue.
A what?
A communist rogue.
wonderful.
Not that that's a subclass, but I just wanted to make the acknowledgement that
of the lore.
The rogue was, yeah. Well, not the lore, just the character backstory.
Yeah, no, yeah. I meant like, the character's specific lore.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Love it. Very good.
I love that. Shout out to them, for making that wonderful character with you.
Of course.
We also have Kenku training. So we get 2 skill proficiencies. We have 4 options that we get to pick 2 of. So I'm gonna need you to roll for it. Our options are acrobatics, deception, stealth, and sleight of hand. So roll 2d4, and we'll see which 2 of those we're very good at.
Why are the D4s always the ones that go missing? Whether you accidentally throw them in the trash, or they just aren't
That's just you.
visible, or...
Okay, let's take a poll. Who else accidentally throws their D4s in the trash?
If the trash can is... We need to figure out how to make polls, McKaylee. That's a thing that we can do.
It'd be pretty funny. Yes. God, I love it, Marshall. It's a good time. I actually just built a bard. I didn't even tell you this, Claire. I joined a new campaign.
Oh my god.
I'm going to be playing Curse of Strahd again.
Amazing.
This time as a bard.
Oh, amazing. Very good.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Well, I mean, the thing about Curse of Strahd that's cool, I don't think this is a spoiler. Spoiler warning. Is that every game you play is going to be completely different because of certain mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because what happened was, I'm in a current Dungeons and Dragons group. We're playing Icewind Dale. And some people from that group started Curse of Strahd, and the girl from the group was like, hey, like, I'm the only girl in this group. Do you want to join? Like, please. And I was like, yeah, like, I'll come. They needed an extra person. And so I'm coming in to be the second female in the group and to cause a little chaos. But 3 of us now out of 5 have already played Curse of Strahd before.
Very good.
But the DM was like I'm gonna make it different so that you guys it'll still be a new experience for everybody. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be like chaos. So I'm excited.
Amazing. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
2 and 3, we get deception and stealth as our proficiencies.
Interesting.
You already got ideas?
Oh no.
You just think it's funny?
Yeah, because we're not gonna be a rogue.
Yeah, I know. All of these are like the acrobatics, deception, stealth, and sleight of hand. Those are your they really want you to be a rogue.
To be fair, though, I really like when characters have skills that are nothing to do with their class, because you have skills that
everybody has a random thing they're good at.
Yeah, it's part of who we are.
Yeah, for sure. The last feature we get before our languages is very fun and very integral to Kenku's. You can mimic sounds that you heard. It's called mimicry. You can mimic sounds you've heard, including voices. A creature that hears the sounds you make can make an insight check opposed by your deception check to tell if they're like a imitation or not.
Very good.
That's kind of cool.
I love it.
Kind of cool. I've seen it. So the way that they did it on Critical Role, and that I've heard other people do, is that you only have a set vocabulary that is based on what you've heard. Like,
yes.
Oh, wait, no, that's what it is. Languages. It's right here.
That is what it is.
That is what it is. Yeah, so you can read and write. So languages, you get Common and Urin. Arin.
Orin?
The bird language. You can only speak by using mimicry.
I don't know if that's the bird language.
Is it the air language? The primordial?
It's the air, elemental plane of air language.
There we go. Okay. Urin.
It's, languages are cool. However, it is described as a breathy, relaxed language that sounds like exhaling of air. That's what the lore you get for just things. It's just cool. I don't know.
I love when they tell you what languages sound like. Like, it's kind of fun. Like,
Yep.
especially the primordial languages, because they're all based on the elemental thing and not actual human speech.
It is very good.
Huh?
It is very good.
It's very fun. It's very fun. Yeah. So if I like thought about like if I play a Kenku is like just like writing down all the different phrases and like having just like a list of like these are all the phrases that I know and only using them to talk. Just be a time.
I think it could either be really fun or really like
limiting.
Yeah, I'm like I could see how it could be frustrating, which I guess is you can kind of figure out and talk to your party and your DM about what that looks like for your character. But I guess it just depends. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because then you have to figure out what words you knew before.
Yeah.
You knew lots.
But then throughout the campaign, you can write down shit that your party says and throw it back in their faces.
That's very true.
Yeah, but it does seem like a lot to keep track of and to like work around.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I could ever do it, but you know, seems interesting for sure.
Maybe you'll play this character, McKaylee.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you'll have to do it.
Okay, that's gonna be all though for our race.
Okay.
Now we're gonna do our background. I'm excited. All right, Claire, can you roll me a D100, please?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think which ones I wanted to.
You just like threw your dice. Like what?
29.
A 9?
29.
Wow. Oh, a 29. Gotcha. Ooh, we haven't gotten this one before. Yeah. It's a courtier. Courtier.
Courtier?
Except for this one courtier. Sorry. Anybody watch oh, I forgot what it's called. Well, there's a musical that has the line in it that says courtier, and that's the only reason I know how. I don't even know if she's saying it right, because she says it with a British accent, and it's in a song, so I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not. I apologize.
Do you have more descriptors about this?
What is it's the one about the people who are married to... Six! The musical's called Six. It's the Six Wives of Henry VIII.
Oh,
I got
okay.
Yes, it's about the 6 wives of Henry VIII, and it's really good. And there's one where it's talking about it's the 5th wife who she's talking about, like all of the lovers that she had. And after she gets married to King Henry, there's a guy that she's really friendly with who's a courtier of Henry VIII, which is they're people from like upper class families or noble families, or it could be like you were really talented and stood out to the king, but you have been put on the court, basically.
Interesting. So
you're part of like a group of people who like.
But what's our purpose on the court? Do we say stuff?
Let me see.
We do get.
It's like. Huh?
Oh, I was just looking at what we get. It seems like maybe we do say stuff.
Yeah, I think it says you're a personage of some significance in a noble court or bureaucratic organization. So you had some significance.
Good.
Yeah. So much words. There's so many words.
So we need to. So story-wise, we need to consider why we're significant to what type of noble, or like what
type of group we're a part of.
What's the background there, basically?
Yeah. Why are we here? That would lead to some interesting words picked up in our mimicry vocabulary.
Oh, that's a good point.
Some interesting accents, because we probably met people who traveled a lot and have like a ton of different like voices in our like arsenal. Um, that's pretty cool. Our skill proficiencies, though, that we get from this are going to be, also, this is from Sword Coast Adventures Guide. Just for anybody who's curious, Sword Coast Adventures Guide, Courtier. We get insight and persuasion.
Insight and persuasion.
Yeah. We don't get any tools from this, so boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo, but we do get 2 languages.
Oh.
So do you want to roll a D20, 2 D20s?
2 D20.
What languages we are proficient in. Whenever you
2 D20s. Now. Make McKaylee upset by throwing my dice.
I just don't, I mean, like, you do you, but I've just never seen you roll like that before. Maybe you always have, I just haven't noticed, but, like, damn.
When my dice thing is over here, I do, because it's easier to just... It's
Jesus Christ.
It's a 3 and a 9.
Okay. It is giant and celestial.
Oh, you know.
Just your average languages that you just pick up at court. Totally normal.
We could be a giant court.
That's true.
Did you say celestial?
Yep, celestial.
Okay.
Maybe it's a religious giant court. I don't know.
Whee!
Nice. Yeah, and then we also get equipment. We don't get a lot of equipment for this background. You just have fine clothes and 5 gold pieces.
Oh, that's so... Who are we?
I know, it's so small compared to what I thought. Like, being... I don't know. Okay.
Both of these, cheat scrolls are so not filled out.
I know. It's a time. Oh my gosh, Marshall, these are interesting. You got some interesting ideas this week. I like it. Ooh,
that is very... These are very useful. This is very good.
It makes sense. Okay. Are you ready to go into features?
Sure. Yes.
So our feature is called court functionary. We know how bureaucracies function, and due to that knowledge, we are able to get access to records and inner workings of any noble court or government we encounter.
Oh.
So
Interesting.
Yeah, we know who the movers and shakers are, who to go to for favors, and what the current intrigues of interest in the group are. So we're able to just kind of know where to look, kind of, whenever we see it, just because we've been a part of that for so long. Just interesting, because I, McKaylee, don't know shit about shit, so this is like, I don't know what to do.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you not understand?
All of it.
Oh, no, you can't say that. That's like when you have a teacher and they're trying to help you and they go, what can I help? Like, what do you need help with? And you go, all of it. And they're like, what can I help you with?
What can I do? Okay, so, personality traits, ideals, bonds, and flaws. We don't have a specific chart for that from the courtier, so it's having us use the Claire's favorite one, the guild artisan. Is it guild artisan that you hate? It's guild artisan.
It is.
Right?
Yeah.
I have to
is
check.
it? Wait, did you?
This is the one. Yeah. This is the one with the membership. Yeah. So we're gonna use this one, the one that Claire's least favorite class to our background to get our personality. I think this is the second time this has happened.
Freaking memberships.
Sometimes you gotta pay for good things, but
we only have 5 gold.
Well,
we don't have the big bucks, like the guild artisan actually does, which is 15 gold.
That's true. So they're already set for 3 months.
We don't have the big bucks. It's fine. Okay.
All right. Personality trait. Roll a d8 and we can see what it is. It says we might have to like modify these to being a courtier, but
2.
we can just put them down as is. 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a snob who looks down on those who can't appreciate fine art.
Okay. Oh my God.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
You know how when you build D&D characters, there's like a little piece of you in them?
All the time.
I am
Is
not a
this you?
snob. I'm not a snob.
You're offended by this personality trait?
I would have trouble doing this.
Oh no.
Oh, why am I writing the whole thing? I don't want to do that.
Oh, I was just letting you go. I didn't
I'm
want to
a
answer.
snob.
I'm a snob. Alright, our ideals. Right, that's next. Gasp. Jesus Christ, Claire.
Sorry. I'm not actually sorry. I'm here.
Alright, ideals. Roll a d6. And this will get half of our alignment.
6.
A 6. Aspiration. I work hard to be the best there is at my craft. Or in this case, being a courtier. It doesn't say what the alignment is, but I'm guessing it's just any. So,
We roll for both halves.
yeah, roll 2d6. Pick which one's first and which one's second.
First. Second. 6. 2.
Alright. Chaotic, good.
Okay.
That's what I decided my bard is, actually. My new character.
That's what you decide almost every character you play is.
I like chaotic good, because you're good at heart, but you're just like chaos, you know? Also, sorry not sorry, but I made my new Curse of Strahd character have the same background as Sven.
Like, the same backstory or background?
Not backstory, background.
Oh, well then that's fine. I thought you were...
Oh yeah, I'm just playing Sven again. No. I make her a little different. She's a little more like Wanderlust and like, but like chaos, but like little kid energy. Good. I don't know.
So you're just playing the adopted NPC that you adopted in the last Curse of Strahd game.
No, it's not human though. She's a gnome.
Okay.
Look at that, a gnome bard.
Okay.
It's a good time.
Whatever you say.
Yes, I do still need to write her backstory though. It's the time. I'm not as good as it as you are.
It's not about like if you're good at it or not. It's like the part that like you like the building the character part. And
yes.
Maybe the story is less important, and that's okay. Like the story you don't have to make a backstory.
I want her to have a nice, fun backstory though. Is the problem. But I'm not as good as it without you. And, you know,
I like the stories.
Also, I'm trying to make her not tragic. I want her to be a happy character, and it's really fucking hard. Having a rough time, let me tell you.
It can be, for sure.
Oh God. Okay, are you ready for Bond?
Yeah.
All right, our Bond. Roll a d6.
2.
What is it? It's a 2?
Yeah.
I created a great work for someone and then found them unworthy to receive it.
No!
I'm still looking for someone worthy.
Why are we such a snob?
Maybe the person was a bitch to us because they didn't deserve it. You know, sometimes it's like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Spike. Like Spike, William. You know?
Oh,
Except,
I guess
you know,
so.
like, yeah. She didn't deserve his love and affection, so he went to find somewhere else to give it. Took him a while, but he found somebody.
So we have a great work.
Yes, we have a great work of some kind. We're looking for a worthy person.
We gotta figure out what that is.
Yeah.
Boop, bop, boop, bop, boop.
Another thing to add.
Yeah.
All right. Our flaw is next. Another D6.
2.
2. I'm quick to assume that someone is trying to cheat me. Makes sense in a noble court, actually, though, to be fair. You know, I've seen Game of Thrones enough. That's fun, though. Hey, they're cheating me. Awesome. Good times, good times.
Yep.
Accurate.
It is.
My hair's falling down.
Oh no, it wasn't enough hairspray.
I know I need more hairspray for it.
Oofa doofa.
Lit. That's all though for our background. Yeah, we're a courtier.
Courtier.
Very nice. Very nice. Let's then roll for our pronouns. Our first letter of our name.
All right. Let's me
Exciting.
see. Right.
Okay, roll a d6.
4.
A 4. We use she, they pronouns.
She, they.
All right. Our lovely little Kenku.
D100.
And then a D100. What you got for me?
My brain got confused, but it was an 89.
89 is gonna be an X. 2 weeks in a row.
Wow!
Maybe we should do another letter.
For the
not
last?
As like a background, but as like a
Ooh,
you
for
know,
our title?
yeah, like so and so of whatever. Geralt of Rivia.
Oh,
You know?
So our X and then of and then this next one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So X of wherever. So you guys can name a place in our world.
36.
36. This place in our world is going to start with a J. So, chat, if you guys could send us names that start with an X, and then a place that this Kenku lived, of any name, because this is in a fictional world that we're building, a homebrew world.
Yeah.
It starts with, like, a place that starts with J, so we can be X of J.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we use she, they pronouns. Woo, woo!
Mm-hmm. He, they pronouns, Kenku, chaotic good, courtier.
Courtier.
Love to see it. Courtier. Except for this one courtier. Oh god, I missed that one. Listen to 6. This is your notice. That's all.
Okay.
Good musical. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Should we roll then for what our class is gonna be so we can start doing our ability scores?
Yeah.
You look so panicked.
Okay. D20.
D20.
3.
A 3? Oh, so wonderful! It's a bard!
Oh, good. We are bad.
We are bard. All right. So a bard, if I remember correctly, because I just built one yesterday, is gonna be dexterity and charisma. Let me double check though, just to be safe.
A bard. Who named it bard?
Yep, dexterity and charisma. Those are our saving throws.
What is the origin of the word bard?
Oh god, I don't know. It's a big question to ask.
not a question too big for
Google. Nice. Love a good bard. Always fun, you know?
Did you know the word
Also,
origin has
bard,
2 eyes?
no. I'm here for this.
Middle English.
Middle English.
Eurocentric. Makes sense.
Is Middle English what the that book that we had to read in English lit, British lit?
The Canterbury Tales?
The Canterbury Tales?
Yes.
Is that what it's in? It's in Middle English?
You're asking me questions about a thing I did years ago.
I don't know, I did years ago. It's some kind of English that doesn't really look like words. Gotta love the Canterbury Tales.
It is written in Middle English.
Aha! So it's from that time period.
Good job.
A long time ago. Read the Canterbury Tales.
Bard used to be a derogatory term. And then it was later romanticized by Sir Walter Scott. According to my Google search.
Thanks, Google. All the answers.
We're not affiliated with Google, though.
But we love them. Good time.
For the most part.
Yeah.
I would also say that Google is a fruitcake. Listen.
How did we get back to the goddamn fruitcake?
I'm a master of transitions and segues. So here's the thing. Reason why I think that both Wizards of the Coast and Google would be a fruitcake is because some people like it and some people don't.
Okay.
Because if it's just a table full of food, everyone likes it, but that's not true. Not everybody likes
That's what I'm saying.
things.
It's not everybody likes a full table full of food. They like only parts of what's on the table.
Who wouldn't want a table full of food?
That's true.
That's right.
Broken ass bitch like me.
You wouldn't want a table full of food?
No, I would.
Okay.
I don't know. There's too many double negatives. I'm confused now. I don't know what's happening.
Amazing. Anyway, fruitcake.
Anyway. Let's start rolling for our abilities score.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
We haven't done that, so we're Bard. Also, remember to send us names that start with X's and places that start with J so that we can be an X and J.
Thank you, Marshall.
There you go. That's our next quote for our Instagram. Google is a fruitcake.
Oh no!
Follow our Instagram where we post fun quotes and shit. And this might be the next one.
Oh yeah, this week is Bisexual Awareness Week.
Shout out to the other bisexuals out there. I wish I could show you, but me and my roommate actually just hung up a bi pride flag like 2 weeks ago. I'm very excited about it.
I'm rolling for the ability scores. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Tell me the things.
11.
Alright, not bad. That's not bad. Good start.
13.
Okay.
Oh no. 7.
Okay.
Oh, forgot I have to roll this one.
You're doing great.
12.
12. Okay.
If you didn't know, we're using the roll 4d6, drop the lowest. Oh no.
So we can roll dice. Is it low again? We might have to re-roll this whole time. What'd you say it was?
Sorry, I rolled I have to roll this one independently because it's giant, and I rolled and it hit the other dice and messed them all up. So I
You just re-rolled the whole thing.
Yeah, which is actually
better.
Is actually an 18. So
wow, holy shit!
I rolled a 3 6s and a 4. So the lowest.
All right, roll one more.
13.
13. Okay, let me add. I'm pretty sure we make it, but let me just double check.
We love 18. Just the number. It's just very good.
Yep, we make it. We make it. All right. Those are our numbers.
Yeah.
All right. We've got as our numbers 11, 13, 7, 12, 18, and 13. Right off the bat, I think our 18's gotta be charisma.
Yeah.
Like,
We're a
it's gotta be.
courtier.
We're courtier.
What is it? A French word? If it's a French word, you don't say the R.
I don't know. I didn't take French. You did.
I know.
I only know it from the way a British lady sang it, an American lady sang it as a British lady in a song. So that's all I got for you.
Oh no. Where are our linguistic friends when we need them, Michaeli?
Not here, apparently.
It says Middle English, but then it also says via Anglo-Norman French from Old French, courtier, which is be present at court, from court, see court.
Wow, that's wonderful.
We are maybe saying it incorrectly, but we've acknowledged that we don't know how to say it.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Right after that, we've been saying that.
Where you said 18 in charisma, what's the next highest?
The next highest, we have 2 13s. I don't know what we want our dump stat to be, what we want our... Because the rest are, like, all around the same.
I feel like I would want...
13s, a 12, and an 11.
I would want one of the... Well, okay. Either one of the 13s or the 12 to go into Constitution.
Okay.
Because Constitution is related to our hit points, and it's always good to have it higher.
Have a little bit of a plus there.
Yeah. So which one?
Go ahead and put 13. Why not? We got 2 of them.
Alright. Oh, that's right. Marshall knows so much French. I've forgotten.
Jeez. Marshall, our French expert over here.
Marshall is the French expert. Are you kidding me?
I wasn't kidding. I was being honest.
You sounded sarcastic. I was
being legit. I apologize that my words sounded sarcastic. I just always sound like that.
Okay.
I think... Okay, so where do we want... I think our next thing we gotta decide, before we decide anything else, is the 7. Are we weak, baby? Are we dumb, bitch? Like, what are we?
Well, if we're considering the fact that we know giant, and it might be because we've had, like, that's the court, is the giant court, do you think that means that we would be... Like, do you think that would affect our strength at all? Like, would we be stronger because we're around giants? Because things are heavier and or would we just be weak because we don't need to lift anything because it's giants?
Ooh, I think it could go either way. Because I think it would make sense that we would have to, like, do a lot more, like, work a lot harder for simpler tasks because there's so many heavy things. But also, yeah, we're in giant court. There's a lot of giants who can just do the shit for us. And also, it depends on if we're a captor or if we're a willing participant.
Are we? Maybe we're not very wise.
If we're a captor, I'd say we're weak. We're not wise.
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay.
We are. Oh, listen. Okay. Okay. Wait. No. Listen to this argument. All right. We are a kinku among giants.
Yes. That's your argument? What does that mean?
We are a small bird person, and we are at a court being well respected by giants. We're either extremely intelligent or very charismatic, which we're very charismatic.
We're very charismatic. Also should be intelligent. Also, we learn, like, we're at court. We learn all these languages and are smart. We're smart enough to, like, stand out, you know?
I feel like we're not wise, though.
We're not wise.
I don't know why. Just, what do you think?
I mean, I just really like weak babies. So
I know you do, but we always do strength as, like, the weak one.
we always do.
I'm trying to get some. I'm trying to get some variety. I'm giving us variety.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we're wise but dumb.
No, we're not wise, but we are smart.
Okay. Okay.
Like, we're skilled at insight, but we're so bad at it.
Yeah. We're not good at, like...
But I think it would make sense if we were a little more intelligent, because...
Okay.
Because we've learned these languages despite, and we're remembering all of these words and stuff.
Okay. I'm here for it. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. 7 in wisdom.
Yes.
And then do you want to put the 13 in intelligence?
We also have dexterity.
We also have dexterity.
What are the other numbers we have?
11, 12, and 13.
11, 12, and 13. 12, 13. Well, the strength should be 11, I think.
All right. Strength is 11.
What do you think for the other?
I think it doesn't really matter, to be honest.
All right,
just because right now they're the same. It'd be the same modifier.
Pick one. Make one even, make one odd.
Okay.
And pick which
one to be even, one's odd.
Okay. Do you know what numbers you're trying to decide?
Yeah.
Okay. It's an odd number, so which one gets which?
13, because it's an odd number.
For where, though?
Dexterity.
Okay.
Because it's the first one.
Okay.
So it's the odd one. Whatever I'm picking to, the odd one always goes to the first option because 1 is an odd number.
That's a good point. I just want to make sure.
There you go. That's my law. There we go. We did it. That's our ability scores. Now we gotta do the modifiers.
Modifiers. Okay. So we didn't say this yet, but 10 is the average.
Mm-hmm.
And then every time you go up 2, you get you get +1 on your modifier. And we round down.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm trying to do the math in my head, but it's just tragically...
I'm very confused. I don't know how... I'm really not good at explaining these things.
I'll do it. Okay, so we round down from odd numbers, and so I'll do that now. 11 becomes 10, so that's +0 modifier. Oh no, 0. A 12. That's the 2. That's the 2. So that would be +1. Alternatively, 8 is 2 below 10, so that would be -1. 18 would be +4. I feel like I'm going a little more chaotic. I'm not explaining.
You're doing great.
I did it. Ask me questions if you don't get it. That sounded so condescending. I didn't mean it.
Just meant that, yeah, that's it. Have questions.
This moment of silence is provided by McKaylee's Wi-Fi connection. If she blips off of the thing. Oh, she's back. She's back. The moment of silence is concluded. Thank you for coming.
Damn it! I've been saying something too, but you know it's totally fine. Like, it's whatever.
It's whatever.
But anyway, yeah, feel free to send us names.
Oh, cool! I'm so excited.
Of J Place.
Yes.
Like in the format that Marshall just sent. Thank you, Marshall. We're gonna be going to break in a minute, like a 10-minute break, and when we get back, we're gonna go over all the names. So please send us names, and we will. X of did I freeze again? I'm gonna die.
Yep. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, so go grab water, snacks, whatever. And give us some X of J, name and place. X, she, they. X is the she. For Kinku, Bard, Courtier.
Ooh. And we're gonna also be going over more Bard stuff. Damn it, it froze again. Did you hear any of that?
Heard it anyway. Okay, see you in 10 minutes, friends.
made it. What a time to be alive.
Yep. We've made so far. We've made a kinku, bard, courtier.
Yeah.
They use she/they pronouns. Woo! Hi, Kirby.
Hi. Happy September 21st.
Do you remember?
Nope. I've never remembered a thing in my life.
It's the 21st night of September. You said it, McKaylee. Good. Good. At least somebody does, right?
Oh God! Did I ever tell you I actually had to sing this song when I was in choir for 1 year in middle school, and I had to sing September by Earth, Wind, and Fire in front of the entire school, and our choir director made us dance.
Oh my gosh!
It was a great time. It was a lot for little old middle school me. Great times, indeed.
Love that for you. Wild.
21st night of September 21st.
Is there a video that dropped? I'm so unplugged. Listen, I was in the car all day and I listened to this song at least 16 times. I'm gonna say 21 because Marshall said that and I think it's fitting, and
I think it's accurate.
I think it's pretty accurate, yeah. So many times.
I think the video, okay, I'm not sure. So my roommate Mark we had over breakfast this morning a discussion about it being the 21st of September, and they showed us a video that a guy posts every year. I think this is what they're talking about, maybe.
Oh, okay. That sounds familiar.
Every year he posts a video of the song, but it just says 21st of September, over and over and over again. And he has a shirt that says September 21st, and it says do you remember, or something like that. I don't remember.
Yes, that sounds. I feel like that.
What y'all are talking about?
Is in my brain somewhere, and you just pulled it out a little bit, but I don't know.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It was a time. Me and my other roommate were just kind of like, yeah, okay.
Cool story.
I don't know. So,
yeah.
It's great.
Spicy.
Happy September 21st. The hair is high, the hoops are big.
Also, our table at the end. Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
My brain's so spacey, but that is really cool.
Yeah, I love that.
Wow.
Damn.
We do have a character table at the end inspired by the lyrics.
Yeah.
Really excited about it.
We have a very chaotic September table that we are going to be rolling for. Once we get all of the class stuff figured out, we're going to roll for some character traits. And we have a special September 21st table. We're going to see how it goes.
Oh my goodness.
Chaos.
So let's a quick reminder to chat. We're needing a name for our she/they kinku, and they are a courtier. So there's also a location attached to that. So if you have a name that starts with X and a location that starts with J, and it can be whatever, it can be made up. The whole thing is just all homebrew at this point. So the whole world.
Our homebrew world.
Yes.
So we need y'all get to name a place for us.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So
help us name places. We haven't named anything yet.
Suggest things if you would like to. We're going to fill out our little sunflowers in the meantime. Yeah.
Oh, also, I feel like this is a good, since we've started our second half, this is, we should say again.
Oh, yes, say it.
Next week, we're doing a special, we're not building a character. We're going to do a really fun one-shot between just me and Claire. We're going to see how it's going to go.
Yeah!
But it's going to be just me and Claire. We're going to do a one-shot, and Claire's going to play one of the characters that we have built, one of our 21 characters. So it's anyone's guess who she's playing.
It's
but
maybe
it could be you.
It could be
But yeah, we're gonna be doing that next week. So tune in next week to watch the one shot.
Yeah. For a different kind of chaos. Just
for a different kind of chaos. And then October, we're also going to be announcing. For October, we're going to be doing a fun, spooky month, and we have lots of plans for what we're going to be doing. We're going to be announcing that next week, though. So come to our stream next week, watch our wonderful one-shot, and hear the announcement for next week, for next month, because we're really excited.
And depending on time, we might have some extra streams at the end of, like, just between now and October. Yes. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we will. It would be cool.
Maybe.
But if we do, they might not be character building. It might be more like character discussion, or of like characters that we talk about a lot. Alternatively, I have not finished building the character I started to build with TikTok, and I need to do that. So you might get a Claire and her son stream this month.
What's left of the month.
Yeah. Who knows? But yeah.
Just go follow us on our socials, and we'll have further updates there for sure.
Yeah. It'll be a fun time.
Yeah. It's gonna be good. But yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there.
Yes.
Before we get back into our wonderful Kenku Bard character building.
Regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. I think we should start with initiative.
Initiative. What is our initiative? Our initiative is got to be our dexterity modifier.
Yeah. It's how quick we can move into the thing. And the thing could be combat. The thing could be chasing somebody. The thing could be anything your DM says, roll initiative.
Yes. True.
Yeah.
And then we got our AC, which as a bard, you get leather armor.
Leather armor?
Yes. So we have leather armor, which is going to give us 11 plus our dexterity modifier.
13.
So 13. Nice. So that's those 3 flowers. Now we got to do our hit points. As a bard, we have a wonderful D8, like most classes.
I don't think you think that's wonderful. Oh my gosh, McKaylee. Do you remember?
That's me.
Earlier, how I said that sometimes you just misplace your D4?
Yeah, and throw them in the trash.
I found it.
Nice. Was it before stream or on stream? I don't even remember.
It was on stream.
It was on stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all blends together. You said D8s, though, for this bard.
Yes. D8s, because we're a bard, and we're making a level 3 bard. So we're going to go through all the levels. Level 1, you're going to do the max on the die, which is 8 in this case, plus our constitution, which is 9. For level 2 and 3, Claire's going to roll 2d8, and we're going to add our constitution for each of those. So it's going to be 11 plus the 2 rolls. What did you roll, Claire?
Knowing me and how I gasp at stuff, what do you think I rolled?
An 8. You rolled an 8.
I rolled 2 8s.
Holy shit, Claire! Okay. Let's go. Damn. Okay, so that's gonna be then 27, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you
Holy
say our
shit,
first?
Claire?
You said our first was 11. Our first was 9.
No, it was 9 plus then 2. The 1 for each level.
Oh, my brain.
So then it was 11 plus whatever the 2 rolls were. So that makes it 27.
The speed of processing that I did was very low.
You're good.
It's alright. No worries. all's well. All right, name time. Yeah.
Name time. Do you want to read them, Claire?
Yeah. McKaylee and I have this fun dynamic of whoever says it first gets to make the other person read the names and probably mispronounce most of them. So I will do it.
Well, especially because this character's name starts with an X. I don't want to be the one to say it. Like, I don't want to pronounce that. I'm sorry. You're gonna do great, though.
I feel like X is most frequently pronounced like Z.
Yeah.
Right?
Kind of?
Or just the sound X, you know?
Yeah.
Alright. And the location is because we are a courtier, and we are associated with nobles, and are of a location, we've decided. Okay, so we've got Zeno of Jira, Zypo of Germania, Zara of Josmines. These are all great, Marshall. My brain's.
I like the Zara. That's kind of cool.
That's cool. Is that Yasmin, or would that be?
I think it's Yasmin.
Zasmin.
Zasmin.
Of Jawali.
I like that it has the accents on it, and they're both opposite.
Extra small of Giantville. Good.
Very good, very good.
Sinistra of Julep. Zam of Joviet. Zylia of Jom.
I like that one, though. Zyla of Jom.
I like that too. Do you want that one?
I don't know. I like a lot of these, actually, though. I like Zyla of Jom and Zinstra of Julep. I like those two a lot.
Zinstra of Julep. My brain says where? Okay.
Yes. I think those are my two.
Is it
top.
Zylia? Because Zyla would be without the I.
Yeah.
Zylia. Jom. I like Jom. Jom.
What if it's Zinstra of Zom?
Jom?
Of Jom. Zinstra of Jom.
Zinstra.
Like
do you think we would have a less complicated name or a more complicated name? Do you think we were named by giants, or do we decide our name?
Ooh. I think it depends on where it came from.
Zeno. I do like Jom, though.
I like Jom.
I
think I don't know. This, it ties into our backstory so much, where we were named, that I'm like, I don't know. Because I haven't decided any of that yet.
Do we need to come back to this?
Thanks, Marshall. Thanks. We're having a great time.
I could say Jom all day long, even if it was the wrong pronunciation.
How else would you pronounce it? I don't know.
It makes me think of jam, and that makes me happy. Jom.
Oh, man. A great time.
Zypo. Zara. Extra small. That would make sense depending on the type of giant. If they were to name us, that would.
If they were just fucking around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Marshall. That's what I'm saying. Do we want to do another nickname and name, or are we doing too many? I
think maybe not a nickname. Maybe I don't know. What do you want to do? What do you?
Well, okay. Let me think. Are any of these sound like extra? Do any of the other ones sound like the word extra? Because I could see us telling the giant that our name is something, and then them being like, okay, extra small.
Zinistra?
Okay, yeah, no, I like that. Zinistra of Jom, but some giants might call us extra small.
What if they call her extra of small? Because it's Sinistra of Jom, extra of small.
Oh! But this is like you know how there's like a hierarchy in the giant like lore. So maybe if we like that, then maybe some of the less the not the less educated giants might call us extra small. I love that. Or just.
But our name is Sinistra of John.
Or even like, I'm trying to think, because like I feel like some of, according to the lore for giants, aren't there some that they are, like, I feel like there's certain ones that would be like more likely to be noble, or like to have a noble air about them, to have a court.
There's a whole hierarchy of giants.
I've got notes somewhere, but
yeah.
But I like
Which I think that's what the whole Storm King's Thunder like goes over.
Yeah, we've played some of that.
We dipped our toe into that game, and we haven't fully gone through it though. Storm giants are the highest though. Then cloud, fire, frost, stone, and hill. And then there's lesser giants, which are fun, but they include like ettins and ogres and trolls. Thank you, Google. Oh, that's right. There's the whole ordning thing that happens in Storm that like gets fallen apart in the beginning.
Right. And then there's
to Storm King's Thunder.
Disagreements and stuff. This would be a character that would be really well situated to play in that world.
Oh, for sure. Okay.
Nice.
Interesting.
What a wonderful word time. Let's learn about bards.
I love this.
Me too. Extra
Are we
of
ready
small.
to get more into what bard stuff is?
Yeah. Why don't you tell us, McKaylee?
Alright. So we've already got our hit points and stuff down. And we already know that our saving throws are dexterity and charisma. Our proficiencies, we have armor, weapon, and tool proficiencies, which is wild because in a lot of classes you don't get tool proficiencies. But let me know when you're ready to start writing shit, and I'll start.
I'm ready to start writing shit. Say shit.
Amazing.
You didn't say it. Okay, thanks. Okay.
Okay, so armor proficiency, we have proficiency in nice. We have proficiency in light armor.
Okay.
And then for weapons, we got a list. We have simple weapons, hand crossbows, long and short swords, and rapiers. And then we have some more proficiencies for tools, but I'm going to need you to roll for those because our proficiencies are going to be in 3 musical instruments. So, I need you to roll 3d10.
I misjudged.
Why are you looking at me confused?
I misjudged what you were going to say. I made an assumption. It was wrong. It's fine. Moving on.
Wow, Claire, come on. We're rolling for instruments. There are 10 musical instruments in the... I know there's a lot more in the world. There are 10 in the Player's Handbook. We're just rolling for Player's Handbook instruments.
1, 2, and 9.
Yes! Okay. 1, 2, and 9. These are wonderful. We are proficient in bagpipes, drums, and the shawm.
Oh, yeah!
Let's go!
Is sham without, it's just S-H-A, or is it?
W-M.
Okay.
S-H-A-W-M. That one's like a little, like, snooty guy kind of thing.
Yes.
Amazing. We can play the bagpipes. Wow! Okay. So, we're gonna roll for equipment. One of the equipment that we get is a musical instrument. So, roll a d6, and we'll decide which of those 3 instruments we have.
6.
A 6? We have a sham.
Wait, what do we have with sham?
In our equipment, we have a sham.
Yeah!
So those are all instruments that we are proficient in, but we carry around with us a sham. Amazing. I've always wanted to roll for a character that plays the fucking bagpipes, because, like, that's so wonderfully dumb and amazing.
Yes.
And if we're living with, like, giants, usually they live in, like, mountainous areas, you know? That's where bagpipes are meant to be played. Out in a mountain on a hill, you know?
Out in a mountain on a hill. You know. Mountain on a hill.
That's how the language works, right?
Mountain on a sham with a hill.
Yeah, mountain and a sham on a hill.
Mountain sham.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Totally. Yes.
Mountain sham.
Amazing. Okay. That's exciting.
Mountain sham, I want to look it up.
A what?
Mountain sham.
A mountain sham? Please do. What does it come up with?
It says I misspelled it, and it's a shadow. Rude. You know, Google thinks they know what you want, and then they just don't. And that's why they're fruitcake.
Goddamn fruitcake. You know what? You know what this episode is going to be called? It's going to be called Fruitcakes and Dragons.
Yeah.
I'm naming it right now. Because
I have power.
Oh my god. I'm going to die. Yeah. Okay.
Sham.
Let me tell you about equipment that we get. Also, I need you to roll for the equipment that we get.
Okay. What do I roll?
I need you to roll a d6. We have 3 options for weapons. That's going to be a longsword.
Longsword.
So we've got a longsword. And then we're going to roll for what pack we have. We either get a diplomat's pack or an entertainer's pack. So I need you to roll any dice.
Even.
It's going to be an entertainer's pack.
What's in that? I don't think we've rolled that one yet.
Yeah, I haven't rolled for an entertainer's pack yet. I think our other bard, Calypso, way back in the day, was they had a diplomat's pack. So a entertainer's pack has a backpack, a bedroll, 2 costumes, 5 candles, 5 days rations, a water skin, and a disguise kit. So we have a disguise kit.
Wow.
Which is very useful. But also we got like costumes and candles and shit.
Costumes?
Yeah, we're ready to perform on the drop of the hat. And then we already rolled for our instrument. But then we've got leather armor, and then we also get a dagger.
Dagger! This feels appropriate for us.
Phone is going wild. Just in case anyone was curious, my phone just keeps buzzing randomly. Tonight is Bachelor in Paradise, and my family does a wonderful, we do a fantasy bracket, you know, like fantasy football, but we do it for Bachelor. And, you know, apparently next week's the 3-hour finale.
Oh my god.
So, everyone's going a little crazy. Great times.
Beautiful.
That's all. I'm sorry, I can't make them shut up. My phone's already on silent, it's still buzzing. It's great. I lost my train of thought. Dagger. We have a dagger.
Yeah, we got a dagger.
And a longsword.
Yep.
All right. Now we are going to get into our features that we get as a bard.
Oh, yay.
So first thing you get is spellcasting. Yeah, so bards use song and performance as their magical to harness magical energies. Mm-hmm. Wonderful, great time.
Yep.
At level 3, we know 2 cantrips of our choice. And then you get more as you level up. We also have a lot of spell slots. At level 3, though, we have 4 first level spell slots and 2 second level spell slots. And then we know 6 spells total. So that's pretty lit. Yes.
Cool.
Yes, we know 6 spells total. Charisma is going to be our spellcasting ability, so that's why we made Charisma our highest, which with your motherfucking 18 that you rolled for. Good times. Goddamn. I wish I had that. I love a good 18. So our spell save DC is going to be 8 plus our proficiency bonus, which at level 3 is going to be 2. Plus our charisma modifier, so that gives us 13 DC. Our attack modifier is going to be our
proficiency. Say that again.
What?
Say that all again.
8 plus our proficiency bonus, which is 2 at level 3. This is for our spell save DC. And then plus our charisma modifier,
which is 4.
Which is 14. I'm sorry, I'm so used to like the highest modifier being like a +3.
Yeah.
And every like spellcaster I've built, it's always 13. I didn't even think. I didn't even look at what our thing was. That's wonderful. But our attack modifier is going to be a proficiency bonus plus our charisma modifier, which is a goddamn +6. So
yeah,
badass at level 3. And then we have ritual casting, so we can cast any bard spell we know as a ritual if it has a ritual tag. And then our spellcasting focus is going to be our musical instrument.
So it's our sham?
Our sham.
Our sham.
Our sham is our spellcasting focus. But also, if we ever come across bagpipes or drums, we are proficient in those, and we can definitely use them as our spellcasting focus. Yes. And then also, at level 1, we get Bardic Inspiration, the backbone of being a bard.
Ah, yes.
You're able to inspire others who can hear you as a bonus action. Someone who can hear you within 60 feet of you, and they gain a D6, their Bardic Inspiration die. So for the next 10 minutes, they can roll the die and add the number to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw that it makes, which is most any die, like most any roll that you do on most of the rolls that you do with a D20. Which right now it's a D6 that they can add. As you level up at 5th and at 5th, 10th, and 15th level, you increase the Bardic Inspiration die. Yeah.
Indeed.
But right now it's a D6, which is pretty awesome still. That could like make or break a situation for people. And you get the, you can use it a number of times equal to your charisma modifier. So we can use it 4 times per long rest. Pretty lit. That's everything that you get at first level. At second level, you get Jack of all trades, which is pretty lit. You get to add half your proficiency bonus rounded down. So right now, that's a 1. We get to add half of that 1. We get to add that to any ability check that doesn't already include our proficiency bonus. So that's going to be anything like checks for like insight, for acrobatics, for whatever, as long as we're not proficient in it.
So
it's also going to include our initiative. So our initiative is actually going to be +3.
This is
instead of +2.
Okay.
Which also, I just realized I forgot to make us roll for something.
What?
We didn't pick our ability.
Oh my god, you're right.
Skill proficiency.
We
didn't pick our skill proficiency.
Let's do it.
Okay. Whew. We get to pick any 3 as a bard. We get 3 skills, and normally they give you like a list, and they're like, pick 2 of these specific ones. As a bard, you get to pick any 3. So let me count real quick. That's 1, 2, 3. 13, 14. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I have a table with all of them on it. So just roll 3d20s, and if they're already something that we have, I'll make you roll again. So far, we have stealth, insight, deception, and persuasion.
If I was playing, I would be so sad because I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 15. But 15 I need to re-roll, huh?
15, no, you're good. Wait. There are 18 skills.
Oh, I thought you said 14.
There's 14 that we're not proficient in. So keep those numbers in your head because I'm going to go through them one by one and make sure we're not already proficient in them.
Got it.
Acrobatics is the first one.
Not yet, but now we are.
Now we're proficient in it. What's the second number?
2.
Animal handling.
Yeah!
Nice. What's the third number?
15.
15 is religion. That makes sense. We know celestial.
Wow.
And then what's the fourth number? Oh, wait, no, we only have 3. Wow, amazing, wonderful, fantastic. We're done.
I was about to be like, Michaeli, I don't know what the answer to your question is, but okay.
Those are all the things that we're proficient in. Amazing, wonderful, good job, everybody. Sorry, I forgot that. But all the other skills that were not highlighted, we would get to add 1 to those.
Right.
So, it'd be pretty great. All right. That's Jack of all trades for you. Then also at second level, we get Song of Rest, which is also super cute, super fun. During a short rest, you sing or play music to help soothe your allies.
Mm-hmm.
And any creature that can hear, any friendly creature that can hear your song that spends 1 or more hit dice gets to add an extra d6 to the hit dice that they're increasing. You look confused.
Oh no, I was just thinking about something, but story stuff.
Okay. Yes, and then this is also a dice, so it's a d6 right now, but it's going to increase at 9th, 13th, and 17th levels. But right now it's a d6, so good times.
Beautiful.
And that's all for level 2. At level 3, we get 2 things. I'm going to skip one of them. We're going to go back to it. But one of the things we get is expertise.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you could go back to the other page, also, when you get a second.
Expertise.
So, we currently are proficient in 7 different skills. We're going to pick 2 of those skill proficiencies and double our proficiency bonus. So instead of adding a +2, we're going to add a +4 to any checks that we make with 2 of those. So if you could roll 2d8.
2d8.
If it's an 8, roll again. Yeah.
Sure. 7 and 5.
7 is persuasion. So that one's going to be doubled. And then 5 is insight. So persuasion and insight, which I think are both the ones that we get from our background as the courtier.
I think it
However
is,
you pronounce that word.
Courtier.
Yeah, those are the 2 that we double our proficiency, and we have expertise in those 2. Amazing, wonderful, fantastic. Now for the fun part.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna roll for our subclass. Could you roll for me a d8, please?
Yeah.
It's a 5, roll again.
If it's a 5? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's the subclass that we already did for Calypso. It's a 3. Ooh, this one I think is from Xanthars, maybe?
Ooh.
It's the Bard College of Glamour. I almost did this one, actually.
I feel like I've heard this one a lot when people talk about the Bard colleges. Like, I don't...
Yes.
I'm less familiar with... I think the ones I hear the most are lore and glamour.
Well, lore is like a big one. that's very... I've heard lore. I think it's actually... I don't know if anybody uses RPGbot. If you ever want to see what good like optimization ones are, RPGbot is a good website that like does subclass like breakdowns and tells you what is like in their makeup of it, like what's the strongest class or whatever. And I think glamour, lore for sure, but I think glamour is also one of like the 2 top bard subclasses. But I don't remember.
Beautiful.
But yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. The College of Glamour is, so it's bards who mastered their craft in the realm of the Feywild, or under tutelage of someone who is from there. They use their magic to delight and captivate others.
Okay.
Wow. So you're very eloquent in song and speech.
Oh, this fits with what I was thinking about earlier. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can quell beast and also bend minds. Wow. Okay. Let's see what we get. This is from Xanther's Guide to Everything. So it's all Fey magic and stuff. The first thing that we get is called Mantle of Inspiration.
Mantle of Inspiration.
So you're able to weave a song of Fey magic that imbues your allies with vigor and speed. As a bonus action, you can use a bardic inspiration to give yourself a wondrous appearance. You choose any number of creatures who you can see and who can see you in 60 feet. They get... Oh, so you choose a number of creatures equal to your charisma modifier. So we get to pick 4 people who can see us and who we can see, and they get 5 temporary hit points.
Cool.
And once they get the temporary hit points, they can use their reaction to move up to their speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Wow. That's cool.
And then the number of hit points that they get increases at 8th, 10th, and 15th level. Interesting.
I like it.
Interesting. Okay. And then we also get 3rd level, what's called Enthralling Performance. I love your little messy stars.
I can't tell if that's a dig or not. I'm gonna take it as compliment.
I just think it's very funny. They're very wonderful.
Rude.
Okay, I'm sorry. Alright, Enthralling Performance. So, at 3rd level, you can charge your performance, this is word for word, you can charge your performance with seductive Fey magic.
Okay.
So if you perform for 1 minute at least, you can inspire wonder in your audience. You can attempt to inspire wonder in your audience. At the end of your performance, you choose a number of humanoids in 60 feet of you who watched and listened to all of your 1 minute performance. And a number equal to your charisma modifier. So for us, 4 people. Each target needs to succeed on a wisdom saving throw against your DC, or be charmed by you. And while charmed by you, they idolize you and speak glowingly of you to anyone who they talk to. And they hinder anyone who opposes you, but avoiding violence unless it was already inclined to fight on your behalf. Jesus. So it ends after 1 hour, after they take damage, if you attack it, or if it witnesses you attacking or damaging any of its allies. If they succeed on the saving throw, though, they have no hint that you tried to charm them.
That's really nice.
And you can use this once per short or long rest.
Wow.
Interesting. So basically you gain like a little army of people who will do whatever it takes to protect you.
It's pretty
Great
good.
times.
It's pretty good.
Interesting. Yeah, that one I think you'd have to use very creatively and like work out with your DM the circumstances. Like, interesting.
Oh my gosh.
Wild. Wild. What? What? You got ideas?
Yeah, I'm just looking some stuff. I'm looking at some stuff.
Nice.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Okay. Is there any more for bards?
Oh.
Are you okay?
Oh, it's fine.
Okay.
I just dropped like everything off my desk right now.
Okay.
It is a little more crowded than I realized, and it's fine. It's all good. It's chill. We're chilling.
We're always chilling.
Always chilling, you know? A little bit of chaos never hurt anybody. All right. That's it, though, for a bard.
Wow!
What comes next, Claire? What do we do now? We did it.
The potato! Just imagine a potato. One day there'll be a potato. Yeah, our next part is the backstory, which is my favorite part. We're gonna be kind of connecting the dots with what we've built so far. And we get to roll on a table that we made that we call the potato, which of course stands for personalized obscure traits about tenacious onions, because it is a very big table of random quirky traits that are gonna be attached to our tenacious onions, which of course is the characters that we're building, because what else are characters except tenacious onions, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How else do you describe character?
I wouldn't know. I would never know. I would never be able to tell you.
Could never. I could never.
Could never. But we also, in addition to the regular potato, we have a small groovy potato.
We do.
And what do you want to start with, McKaylee? Because it's...
Ooh. I don't know.
You get to pick.
I get to pick?
Yep.
That's a lot. I don't know.
Just pick.
Let's start with the potato.
Okay.
Potato. You know, classic potato.
The classic potato. All right.
Potato.
A D100, yeah?
Yep. D100.
93.
93. Let's go. Alright. 93 has a pet always by their side. No mechanical benefits, just they're cute.
Yeah!
I love it. They have a pet. They're just cute. Nice.
This is what I tried to make Spoons, which is a Fuzzy Buzzy, which is a homebrew bee cat that one of my characters has. I didn't want it existing with my character except just to be cute. But my DM said that we could make it be useful. And so now it's my character's familiar. But we're just gonna have a cute pet. So if anybody has any cute pet ideas for our Kinku Bard College of Glamour, Zenestra of Jom, or Extra of Small to the Giants, we believe that she's been on the court of giants, if that helps.
Whatever pets would be around giant. What if she's a giant pet?
Could a giant be a pet? Is that what you're saying?
No, not a giant. I just mean a giant pet.
Oh, the pet is like giant size.
The pet is giant. Like it's a lot bigger than her. Because it's like a pet size.
Do you mean
giant.
like a moose? Those things are so gigantic. Oh my god.
We fought the other day in my other campaign. We fought a moose. Like a literal moose. It was just a white moose. We were like, let's just go fight a moose. It was terrorizing people.
They're
and it
so
was murdering
tall.
people, so we killed the moose.
They're so tall.
Very tall.
But yeah, food for thought. If you have suggestions, let us know in chat. Do we want to roll another potato or a groovy potato?
Let's go back and forth. Let's do a groovy potato.
Okay, that's a D20, right?
Yes, a D20. Which I want to. I don't know if this will show up well over color but look at it's so color. Y'all, it doesn't look good. It looks bad.
It looks
it's very
bad.
colorful and pretty. Just believe me, it's rainbow.
A 7.
A 7. So let me explain this before I say what it is.
Is it one of mine, McKaylee? I'm really worried.
So Claire was driving from state to state today, and during her long car ride, like I discussed earlier, Claire likes to send me voice memos of her just thoughts. And so she was like, we had discussed doing a table like this, and Claire sent me all of her thoughts after listening to the song like 20 times. Mm-hmm. And
the song being September
by Earth, Wind and Fire. So her words, I just kind of wrote them down.
Yeah.
It's all based on the song. This one one that she gave was remembers, and then after that was not remembers. What we just rolled for was not remembers.
Oh my god.
So I don't know what it means, but our truth is not remembers.
Because the line is like, do you remember? So I was like, well, one of them should be that they remember. And the other one is that they don't.
But you didn't say, like, doesn't remember. You said not remembers.
Listen, I was trying to send you a voice memo, like, 5 times, and it wasn't working. And then I was in dead stop traffic, so I got it to work.
See, But
I wasn't prepared for it to work. Oh my god.
Not remembers. You can write that down.
Oh, man.
Let's do another groovy one. I like these. I forgot what they were until just now.
McKaylee is here to screw me over, and that's all.
Hey, half of these are mine.
I know, but the ones that are mine are so don't make any sense.
Wonderful. Roll low. What'd you roll?
8.
8 just says love.
What does it mean?
I told you I was going to. So I wrote all these down that Claire said, and I was like, I'll fix them later. And then we got to the call to like get it set up, and I was like, you know what, Claire, we're just gonna. It's up for interpretation.
Yeah. I don't think we need to expand on these right now.
No. Has a cute pet at all times. Not remembers. Love. Let's roll another one. These are so fun.
Oh my god. Oh, another of what? Sense. Which one?
Another of the 20.
Oh my god.
I just want to use all of them.
18.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thoughts with their love. So this one, okay, this one, I wrote because there's a line. See, I wrote out the whole lyrics on this chart so they would be there. There was something that they say.
Oh, so you get to explain the ones that you have, but I'm not gonna explain mine.
Do you want to explain yours? You didn't.
I didn't feel like it because the story will build it out.
Okay, then I won't explain it either. Thoughts with their love. There you go. I can't find the line anyway.
Should we do one more?
One of the regular?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do one regular. Then can we do one more on here? Because I really like it.
Yes, because it's only going to be this one.
It's just chaos.
63.
63. Oh, I lost my table. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Wonderful. 63 is gonna be, has really bad eyesight.
Great. And we're living among giants, so it's good for us.
Yep.
Truly.
We probably can't tell anybody apart because we just can't see that far.
No, we probably can if they're giants because it all of the features are like giant.
That's true, I guess. That's true. I was thinking also, though, that their, like, face is so far away because they're so much taller than us. I guess it's going either way.
Yeah, I guess it depends which, eyesight.
How prominent the feature is.
Well, which eyesight we have. Do we have near or far?
Near sight or far.
I don't... We'll figure it out. And you wanted one more...
Just one more.
Oh, God. I'm really worried that... 5.
Likes to dance.
Okay, finally. God, please. Ah.
Normal. Aren't you glad, see? It was good we rolled one more.
Which of the...
What?
Do you want to know what the other... Hey, chat, do you guys want to know what the other ones on this table... What the other
Can I
ones
just read them?
Yeah, I mean...
You ready?
Do you all want to hear these? They're so dumb.
There's 20 of them.
They're so dumb.
You're wonderful.
I just...
Also, you did great.
Thank you.
Okay.
We just needed to know that you wanted to hear...
We just need a confirmation. I was gonna do it anyway. You know
I just need to know. Okay, wait, can I do mine?
Yes, go ahead.
Where
Yours
do
is up
mine?
to 11.
Okay. Number 1, earth. Number 2, wind. And number 3, fire. Of course.
Up to interpretation on what that means?
Yeah. Number 4 is groovy. I love that one. It's so
fun.
like
fun.
What more can you say?
Yeah.
Number 5 we got, which is likes to dance.
Oh no, Claire, your iPad.
Oh no.
Your pencil's dying.
Oh my gosh, I can charge it right now while I talk.
Whoa.
Okay, so number 6 is remembers. Because of course we have, number 7, which is not remembers, and then we have 8, which is love. And the one that makes the most sense of all of these, I think, maybe?
I have some that make more sense.
Of mine. Is,
Okay.
thinks love is the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10 is soul is primary importance.
Soul.
There's, the word soul is in that song somewhere.
Somewhere in there. I see this one.
It's in there.
House, so we can look for it. So we can look for it and justify ourselves without having to look up the song. Our souls were singing. That's the line.
Yeah. And 11 is my, I
read it to you and you were like, what?
It's, Badia. Yep, that's...
Alright, mine are the rest. Which I would like to say, though, you just kind of were, like, rattling on, and so the first 11 are my interpretations of the words that you were saying.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's what who knows? It's a time. 12 is a pretender. 13, on a quest to steal the stars.
These are so much more coherent, McKaylee.
Because I was writing these from my brain. I was writing the other ones from your brain into your words that didn't make sense to me.
They didn't. You're right.
And it was great. My roommate was very honored to have been able to listen to you. I listened to the audio message in front of her, and she was like, "Thank you for gracing me with this." That's all.
Amazing.
14, always is sunny with them. 15, dreams in / of gold. 16, carries a bell. There's a lot of ringing in this song. Also, they said they had a bell at some point.
Yeah.
I think they said something about
our hearts were ringing, so naturally that's a bell on your heart.
Yeah. Blue talk. That's all. I don't know what that means. But
Yeah.
Saying, and I was like, I'm just gonna blue talk.
Yeah. For sure.
Only blue talk and love. That's the line. Thoughts with their love, which we rolled for, which I could explain to you what that means to me, those words, but I kind of want to see what your interpretation of that sentence is.
Thank you.
Thoughts with their love. Likes to bump their hair up.
Like you.
Like me. And has an afro.
Love it.
I don't know if you've seen a picture of Earth, Wind, and Fire. They got some pretty rockin' afros going on.
Amazing.
That even made sense. That one's not from the song, it's just from the band. And the vibes.
The vibes.
The vibes were immaculate.
I really like these.
That's the table. Also, the table is in rainbow pastel with a bright yellow border, and I just want everybody to know that, because I can't show you what it looks like. It looks fantastic.
One day we'll get the tech in our brains to show you with a flick of a wrist.
Yes.
Today is not the day.
Today is definitely not the day.
I really like these themed tables that we do. They make me happy because they're pretty thrown together a lot of the time. Whether it's like thrown together the day of or thrown together a week or two before, but it still always feels thrown together.
Yes. I was explaining Ibit, our second character, to somebody, and I had to explain that, like, oh yeah, we built that character on May the 4th, and so we did a Star Wars table. So that's why she's in love with her sister. She doesn't know it's her sister, and also she lost an arm. So.
Yes.
Great times.
Just me hydrating.
I love it.
All right.
That's it.
That's
recap
it.
time?
Recap time. Woo!
Let's go!
All right, friends. I'm so excited.
You sound so excited.
Thank you. All right. This is Zenestra of Jom. She's chaotic good, kinku, bard, college of glamour, courtier. We are very charismatic.
Mm-hmm.
Not very wise. And then pretty
really good at insight.
Yeah, we're
some reason.
Well, we're
That's
really
our
good at
expertise.
insight, but we're also a little less good than
really
we
well.
could be.
Yeah.
We
We're really good with animals. That's why we got a pet.
Yeah, we have to think of a pet that has no mechanical benefits to us. It's just cute.
Yes. So far, I do like what Marshall suggested, I will say.
A bird. Extra. That is good.
Extra small.
So, remembering that as a kinku, we speak with mimicry. So, we say the words that we've heard. And so, we probably have some fancy pants words that we know because we're a courtier. And we think it might have something to do with giants because we know giant. And we also know celestial, so possibly something to do with, like, religion with giants, maybe.
We do have proficiency in religion, so...
We do, so maybe...
Maybe it is kind of... we have some religious background somewhere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We are snob. The gasp has turned into a sigh. I don't know what to say.
Just put gasp and then sigh next.
Okay.
Gasp,
that's
sigh.
not the right... What's happening?
You're doing great.
Claire's sad. It's not the... It's fine. Yeah, we have to figure out what work we created that we think is great, that we thought someone was worthy of it, but we no longer think that. I think it could be tied to our bardness, or maybe it's like a performance or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And we always think people are cheating us. We always assume.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then, let's see. As a bard, with College of Glamour, we are, like, we've got some, fae type, like, pretty music and skill sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a cute pet.
Yeah.
Not remembers. Love. Thoughts with their love. Has a really bad eyesight and likes to dance.
Nice.
Yes,
Love it.
Haha. Oh, also giants. Let's start with that actually. So
Giants. They call us extra of small.
Extra of small. I love that. Okay. So we.
Oh my god.
Do you think that we were what?
Sorry, no, I just started singing a song that of a show my roommate watches, and I was really upset with myself because I don't watch that show.
Tragic.
Go ahead. I don't know why that was the first thing that popped in my head when you said it. Okay, go ahead.
We also have a sham. Mountain sham.
As our spellcasting focus, we're a bard.
Yes. So, okay. So, do we think that... Did we stumble upon giants? Or did we... How was our... I'm wondering what our... Why are we on a court with noble giants? Is that what we've kind of decided?
Yeah, I think it's like noble giants. I think this is where we have to decide, because this is all a homebrew world. We have to decide what the status of giants are in our world.
That's right.
Yeah. So, like, are they, like, allowed in, like, civilized society court stuff? Like, is it their own, like, individual court kind of thing?
Oh, is our court only giants? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Is it like a court of giants, but like we're a part of this group of giants, but we like travel with them to like meet with like the elves. I kind
of like the idea that it's like maybe it's like a court of a lot of different people. Maybe not all of them are giants, but we are like the courtiers, how do you say that word?
Yeah.
For giants specifically.
Mm-hmm. But are giants seen as bad guys in this world?
Oh, I think...
Or are they just kind of like tolerated? The noble ones are kind of like allowed on the court. That's what my question is. Are they allowed in human courthouses under the like courtesy of like the noble court, like kind of stuff, or is it just a court between giants?
It could be something like because I'm trying to also think about if this could be like a connection point of like how we started adventuring sort of thing. So what if it was like initially it's a court of giants, right? But we don't have to decide this right now, but like something is changing, and the giant that we are specifically a courtier for, or courtier, I think it's courtier, I keep saying the other one, is like attempting to meet with like a bunch of different people, like of all kinds. But it's not like widespread or spoken about a lot. And so we go with them to this thing because we're so freaking small and are pretty sneaky considering that we are small around giants. So it's not like a hassle for another giant to sneak out to do whatever this thing is. Maybe that's not accepted by everyone. Am I talking coherently, or am I just blabbering?
I think I'm understanding what you're saying. You finish your whole thought, and then I'll ask you questions.
Okay. So I think that, well, I don't know what kind, like, I don't know enough about all the giant types to be able to say, like, which type of giant, if that matters so much. I don't know if it does. If we're still, like, working on homebrew type things. But...
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I think that we are a less known courtier among the giant court, and so it's advantageous for us to go with this giant that we are a courtier of.
Okay.
Because we're not going to be noticed.
By the people that we're meeting with.
By the giants. Or the people that we're meeting with. I think both.
Okay.
I think both. No, we'll be noticed by the people we're meeting with because we have to persuade them on behalf of our noble.
True.
You know?
Okay, so we're a courtier for one specific noble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. And I think that, have you ever seen, I don't have an example of this, but have you ever seen, oh god, it's like, oh, I need an example.
Oh no.
Okay, did you ever watch Looney Tunes?
Yeah, a bit.
There's so many characters that do this. For example, Donald Duck has a certain, like, voice that he has, right?
Yeah.
And it's not particularly beautiful or eloquent, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then there's, like, an opera episode, and Donald Duck goes out and sings this beautiful operatic voice, with this beautiful operatic voice.
Mm-hmm.
So my thought is that we perform with our sham, and we sing as well, and to the giants it sounds like that beautiful opera style, or like whatever very talented beautiful. It sounds beautiful to giants' ears.
Angelic chorus kind of.
Yes,
thing.
to the giants. In reality, though,
mm-hmm.
it's a little more grating and a little more squawky, I think.
Okay.
But giants aren't particularly intelligent, right? Like, as a blanket statement,
Yeah.
I think the most intelligence they have is like +1 for one of them.
Yeah.
If we were to keep with those stat blocks.
Yeah.
And like the general lore around giants. So, maybe so this is before we're a bard, though.
Okay.
Maybe this is why we are on the noble court, is because the giants were like, oh, extra small, very good singing voice.
Okay.
And you know,
we stood out for our sham playing.
Yes, and it was just love. It's just love. They loved us, so it was just love.
Okay. So we got the love. You did it.
Yep, thank you.
Awesome.
But I think when we first singing to them, I think we did not know what we were saying.
Okay.
And
so we don't remember what we said.
I'm not going to that one. But I'm not trying to just wrap them up all in one sentence.
I love it. Sometimes you can do that.
But I don't think because I don't think we have very many words at this point. This is very early on, right when we get our background, which our background is what we did before we were adventurers. So I think that our squawking sounds beautiful to them, and so we start to learn to sing because we want to.
We want to perform for the giants.
Yeah, and we want to actually have thoughts with their love.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, before it's head empty, and then afterwards we're like, no, we want thoughts with the love that they love with us, and so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
2 down.
A time. Let's do a time.
Does that make sense? I'm using the words on the screen, but thoughts with their love would be like us wanting to put intention into the words we sing and the things we say. That's what
Okay.
that's what I'm trying to say, but I'm just using what you have.
Yeah. Okay, so we're trying to connect
We're
to
trying to be
what?
intentional about what we say because we're
Okay.
learning more, like, as we're learning more words and building our vocabulary up, and it's a little bit more eloquent vocabulary. Maybe it's not fully eloquent because um, maybe not all the. I don't know if giants have super duper eloquent vocabulary on the
Not
whole.
harsher.
Yeah, it's a little more harsh.
Yeah, more like straight to the point kind of language.
Right. So
Not a lot of words.
we're attempting, but it's really difficult because maybe we realize that for a while we don't realize that the giant words are less eloquent, but I think we have to meet somebody to cross over from just being a courtier to a college of glamour.
Adventuring.
Like to college of glamour.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
yeah. Because I think we have to find some reason to leave the court. Like, you know, like we're a part of it, but like when do we leave? Like when do we get out of here?
Is why I think we go with this giant that is like our noble giant that we go with. We go with them to this secret meeting thing of many people who want to change some aspect of world order. I don't know. And I think, oh boy, these are really hard to work in, McKaylee. We just have bad eyesight. I don't need to say that one. We just have really bad eyesight. And okay, so we go, and there are all these other courtiers of the other people at the secret meeting thing, and they're all like talented and persuading each other or whatever. And I think I feel like we hear like some music that's actually very eloquent and that's actually very beautiful, and I think we're like charmed by it. And we're so charmed by this music that we don't remember anything else about our like we briefly not remember all of our time with the giants and like all of the like more grating words we've learned, and we're speechless, like totally speechless, enthralled in this performance.
Okay.
And I think it persuades us to want to be that. And I think it has to be a dance. I think it has to be I think it's a performance that is a dance.
Okay.
Because
this is another courtier who's like courtier.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think because that's why we like to dance, because we saw them perform and we were enthralled by it, and it was so captivating to us that we knew we must learn. And it doesn't require words too, because it's dance.
That's true.
Yep.
Okay. So we went to them to teach us how
and
to do.
I want to say I think our great work from over here.
Oh, that's right.
I think the great work was a song sung by us that was not very good. It's not very good because it's before we learned how to do anything music-wise, and we were surrounded by giants who like the more grating sound of like squawking type music. I only say squawk because I know that we're like a bird person, but like not fully. We don't squawk. I don't know. But it sounds beautiful to the giants, but then maybe they encourage us to perform this at the meeting, and we perform it for one person, and they're like, what? And we're like, you're not worthy. And then we carry on because we're a snob, remember?
Oh, damn.
How am I doing?
You're doing great.
Thank
I
you.
think, you're covering all the bases. You're doing great.
I love stories. Okay. So, let's see. I guess we have to figure out where our. I think we had our pet. I do like. I do like that it's a bird.
Yeah, I think it's really cute if you have a little bird. We're a bird person that has a little bird pet. It's like fucking, like Mickey Mouse cartoons where Mickey's best friend is a dog, but also he owns a dog.
Oh, Goofy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goofy and Pluto.
Yeah.
Great. Totally makes sense.
Okay, so is our bird called extra small, or is it called that by the giants?
I think it's called that by the giants, but
Okay.
maybe we gave it its own name.
Does it start with an X or no? It doesn't. It doesn't have to start with an X. Do we want to roll for it?
Yeah, sure.
Do you want to roll? Do you not have anything on you?
I don't have my stuff out.
What do I roll? A D100?
Yes.
25.
Oh boy, give me one second. I put it away.
Extra small. Oh my gosh.
It's very good.
It's really cute too. What is that? It's got to be like a pet store bird, like not one that would give us. It's not like a familiar. It's so just there. It could be a mechanical bird for all we know. It's not, but it could.
Yes.
I mean, it might as well be.
What number did you say?
25.
25 is going to be a G.
A G.
Name starts with a G.
Give us G bird names, if you please. I do feel like we need to...
You guys have names for a little bird that starts with a G. Send it our way.
I feel like we do need to come up with a name for that, whatever noble we are.
The noble giant we work for?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Roll another D100.
Did you hear that?
It's a big clack.
Listen, I have this guy, and I threw my dice like I've been doing all night, just
wonderful.
And it bounced off and landed in the thing, it's fine.
Weird.
74.
74 is gonna be a T.
Okay, so
if y'all have giant names that start with a T.
A noble giant.
A noble giant.
Oh, this is gonna be hard to see. I'll put it here.
Yeah, so we need a bird name that starts with a G and a giant name that starts with a T. So if you guys have any ideas, send it our way.
I feel like this has fallen so much since the start.
Oh, you're good. My hair's done the same thing. Gotta love them.
Would you like to tell us, McKaylee, what your thoughts with their love means to you now? Now that I've decided it means that they want to
connect their thoughts with the love.
Yeah.
Let me. There was a line. I feel like there was a line that was specific. My thoughts are with you is what the line was that I was basing that. So I was thinking their love was a person.
Okay.
Like their love. And so they have thoughts with their love. I was thinking maybe it'd be something like they can communicate telepathically, or like their love is out there somewhere and they just, their thoughts are with them.
Okay.
Or like, I don't know.
Cool.
I thought it had to do with a person is how I interpret. Like one specific person that was their love.
Mm-hmm.
But your interpretation was great. It was wonderful. A good time. Yeah. That's all though. That's, the others were from your thing though. So
yeah.
I'm here for it.
I really did to myself.
Great time. It's a great time.
Terrible. Ooh, giant, goose, Gigi, gobble.
Gobble. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Little tiny bird. Name.
I have one that I like.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like the name. You want me to say mine before you?
I don't care.
Okay, I think I like Gigi. I think it's cute.
Okay.
It sounds like a name from the 70s, too.
That is a really good point. Okay.
Groovy. What was yours, though? What did you like?
I like Goose because I like naming pets other animals.
That one's really good. I do like that one, too. I don't know. Do you want to roll between the two of them?
Okay. Decide which one is which. Did you?
I got it. Odd even.
Odd.
Goose.
Goose!
We have a bird named Goose.
I think that kind of fits. We're not very wise.
No.
Also, Gigi would fit too. Well, Gigi would fit too because it's two sounds.
That's true. That's true.
But we rolled. Okay.
Yeah. The roll determines everything there. It's anddragons. What do you want from us?
All right. Tilda, Teresa, Tamaro, Toom. I like Toom.
I like Toom.
Yep.
I think I gotta go with that one. It's got the umlaut.
Toom.
Toom.
Thank you.
Is that even how you pronounce it? Is that correct?
I don't know, but it's pretty cute like that. Tomb of Jom.
Are we from Jom? Like, is that where we live with the giants? And would the giants consider themselves of Jom? Is Jom the giant civilization?
I think so.
Question.
I think it could be one of those things where it's like, maybe it's a giant town, but there are smaller people like living in things that would be like, I don't know. For example, if a mountain is a chair for a giant, just I know that's like very big proportions, but if so, then there's a cave at the bottom of the chair, and that's where the people live.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good point, Marshall. That Jom could mean giant, so once she's a noble of the giants, then it's of Jom. Yeah. I like it.
I like it.
Cool. We built a character on
Did we do it?
Yeah, I think so. I like this character. Well,
I'm here for it. We did it.
Would we like to transition, McKaylee?
I think we're ready to transition back.
That means I need to be
the last character.
Me needs to be. Oh.
Yes. You are literally the only one who needs to be prepared for this.
All right, let's go. Transition. Go. Okay. Yeah, Marshall. Thank you.
Hey, transition.
Yeah. We built a whole character, and that's actually not what we're gonna do next week. Believe it or not.
That's not all we're gonna do next week.
What are we doing next week, McKaylee?
Oh, fuck.
Hey, would you believe that we sometimes share a brain cell?
Only one.
Would you believe it? I would. I would.
Well, next week, I'm going to be DMing a one-shot with Claire as the one player. It's a one-player one-shot. And it's going to be wonderful and fun and chaotic. And I don't know what we're doing yet, but it's going to be great, and I'm excited.
Yeah, it'll just be like this, but we'll be in character.
Yes.
Kind of.
Yeah, so Claire's gonna be playing one of our many characters that we have built on stream already. So you come out next week and find out who she's playing and what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. And it'll be our final September kickoff before October, where we have a fun announcement next week. I keep saying it just because I'm so excited about it. And also another reason to just tune in next week.
Also,
we're gonna be in October.
It's another reason to follow us if you would like to stay updated on what that's gonna look like, the one shot, and what October's gonna look like. We also have social media, as people do when they do stuff on the internet.
They tend to have social media.
They tend to. It's not we. It's we have Twitter and Instagram, which our Instagram actually has all of the characters we've built as art, which McKaylee makes, and they're all very cool, very awesome looking. So if you want to kind of go see what sort of characters we've built, like what they look like, then go to our Instagram. It's very cool. We also have TikTok. Sometimes there's stuff there. And
depends on if we're in a hurricane or not. Or if we're moving from state to state, you know, how updated TikTok is going to be, but you know, and we have that.
We also have all of our VODs on YouTube, so if you are thinking you might know which character I'm going to play next week, you can go remind yourself what the story was, or what the character sheet looks like. Or if you just want to watch any of them, they're all there.
Catch up on all of our past episodes.
Yeah. So yes, we hope you've had
Some
a really
of them are in multiple parts. It's fine.
Listen, if there's anything that we are, it's consistently chaotic and tangents and technical difficulties and dragons.
I will say I'm proud of us. Our tech problems happened before we went live, so we were able to fix it before y'all saw our faces, and it was great. Though we still have a bit of an audio issue, it's fine.
Listen, one day we'll figure it out, but we are here to walk through character creation and make stories, and doesn't always include tech, but we're trying our best.
We're working on it.
But yeah, we hope you have a good one.
Have a good one. Depending on where you are, what time of day it is.
Probably night.
Have a good one.
But just in case, have a good one.
Have a good day. Have a good morning. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
And tune in next week and bring your friends if you want to just dive them into the chaos. Just do that.
For sure.
All right. That's all, I think. Have a lovely one.
Yes. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.